to GSTV. This is Political Matters on GSTV, and today we have with us in the studio, or rather in his office, Honorable Commissioner for Justice. Not just Honorable Commissioner, he's also the Attorney General of Edo State. He's no other person but Honorable Samson Osagie. Welcome to GSTV, sir.
Thank you very much for having me. Well, my name is Samson Osagie, the Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Edo State.
Okay. That brings us to the question, sir. 30 years as a legal professional. It's not a small jungle. So
quite frankly, 30 years ago, when the journey started as a legal practitioner, some of the things that crossed my mind or that was agitating my mind was that in the next 30 years, where will I be? And here we are, it's 30 years. All I can say is that I have had the very rare privilege. I have navigated in and out of the law practice into the lawmaking. My study of law has empowered me in so many respects. And my first major sojourn in politics took my first 16 years in the legislature, both at the state and at the national level. And it was also like a joke. I left the legislature 10 years ago now.
Wow.
So I returned back to my first love, which is the legal profession. So to be honest, if there is reincarnation, I will be a lawyer again. Because this is one profession that stands you out.
Okay.
Particularly when you are lucky to be on God's side. God has been quite magnanimous in supporting everything I do. And the fact that I read law was even the main reason why I got political favor, quote unquote. As soon as I came out from the law school and I became a lawyer and I started practicing in Benin almost immediately after youth service, I got the attention of the high and mighty, in our society, particularly within my immediate community. And it wasn't difficult for them to throw their weight behind me when I sought to be in public service. And I've enjoyed a lot of advantage being a lawyer, and I've enjoyed a lot of prominence being a lawyer, and I thank God for that opportunity. I'll continue to press on, hoping that by the special grace of God, we will get to the top echelon.
How do you intend to affect this ministry and this present government?
Well, the Ministry of Justice, Edo State, like most ministries across the states in the Federation, and of course the Ministry of Justice at the federal level, essentially has the mandate to be the government legal department that deals with all legal matters affecting government. And that includes advising government on all legal issues, defending actions instituted by individuals and corporate citizens, corporate organizations against government, and of course initiating actions on behalf of government against corporate organizations and even individuals. So for me, it's a call to duty aimed at assisting government on this seat and in this regard with a very robust representation and excellence in the practice of law for the benefit of Edo State government. So we tend to be very vigilant, pursue our cases with utmost commitment, and then ensure that at all times the interest of government is defended against all other persons who takes government to court. And then to also defend the rights of government. It is not only the citizens of the country that have rights. Government also have rights. The government of Edo State has its rights, the same way it has its obligations. And so these rights and obligations are regulated by law. So where the rights of government are infringed upon, for example, as in when the laws of the state are breached by persons or individual organizations, then we will diligently prosecute those matters in the interest of government, knowing fully well that the ultimate purpose of government is for the welfare and security of the people. So we need to protect the interest of government in the practice of law and using the instrumentality of the Ministry of Defense in order to ensure that government is able to perform its functions and responsibilities to the citizens. So we're going to be doing a lot. There is a justice sector reform trilateral meeting coming up where we are going to be looking at the issues regarding prosecution of criminal cases.
Okay.
Because security is a very vital component of governance.
Yes.
So, and prosecuting criminal elements in the society is also a vital element in ensuring that there is peace and security in the society. So we'll be looking at the justice sector reform initiatives and the various policy agenda put in place with a view to also unearthing further strategies in order to strengthen the criminal justice system of our state. So a lot is going on. We are rejigging the various units and departments in the ministry to ensure that there is free flow of competence across board in the handling of matters. We also have the Civil Rights Department, and we also have the Citizens Mediation Center, all aimed at ensuring that apart from prosecuting cases and defending matters on behalf of government, we are able to also defend the rights of the citizens.
What is your advice to other legal professionals out there?
Well, the activities in courts and in their law offices and in any place, they conduct themselves with the highest standard required of a legal practitioner. They must conduct their activities as legal practitioners with utmost transparency, accountability, and above all, integrity.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
You've heard from Honorable Commissioner. So this is how we're going to end political matters on GSTV. Please subscribe to GSTV. Thank you for watching. I'm Joyce Sabo.
Okay.